Hello everyone, it's Serpent, and welcome back to another episode of, I forget the modded one again. I've already said that, and you might be thinking, that must have been a joke. He can't honestly forget his intro. But, yeah, that's not true. Anyway, I think it's, Mage Quest, that's it. Remembered. Anyway, you may notice we are not on the Mage Quest world, and if you didn't see the minigame episode in which I described the problems going on here, you may not know why we aren't. So let me just fill you in. In short, the previous world that we were playing on has been corrupted. I'm not entirely sure how it happened. I know in the minigame episode that I described this in, I said I thought it was because of the power outage, and that's quite possibly true, but I'm not entirely sure what the actual problem is, because that sort of thing is sort of hard to test. Yeah, so we have to choose one of a couple options. Actually, I haven't described what the issue is yet. So when I log in, most of the world doesn't load. Most of the world, I'm trying to make a bed. Most of the world is not loaded in the more corrupted backups because, and yes, there are backups, but I'll get to that in a moment. In the more corrupted backups, in other words, the ones that were taken closest to, or after only one or two of the power outages, after more than one or two of the power outages. Those are the corrupted ones, the extra corrupted ones at least, and they are missing most of the chunks. Only the ones directly around where I logged out are still there or will still load. The rest of them are gone with the wind, missing, and they leave void in their space. So those ones don't work. And yes, there are earlier backups. So what's wrong with them, you may ask? Well, in those backups, the world is just unimaginably laggy, and it is way beyond unplayable. However, you can still open it with MC Edit, so that's how I've gotten these chests containing stuff. They aren't so unplayably laggy, however, that I can't move around and I can't break stuff. I can still do that, but it does take about a minute or two before, after breaking a block, the item shows up, and most of the time, many times before that actually happens. But I did manage to grab a bunch of stuff and put it in this chest, and put my inventory into another chest, which apparently I forgot to chuck into this world with MC Edit, but that's not a problem. So we haven't lost our items. We've lost the world, though. So now I want to know what you think of this this situation. We have a couple options. One option is to continue on with this world and hope it doesn't happen again. Build up from the items in these chests, and that could work. That would be a plausible action. Another action would be to just swap mod packs and start a new series, and that sounds like giving up, and it probably is, but I'm not convinced that this won't happen again. And if it does happen again, then if we've actually done any building at that point, we've just lost episodes and hours of work, and I'm not sure the series would be worth pursuing after that. So I guess we could go on and hope that doesn't happen, and when it does, quit the series and start a new one with a lighter mod pack that's less likely to go corrupt. And that could work, but we do have a couple options here, and I'd like your input. So before I make an episode on this one, I'd like to know if that's what I should actually do, continue making episodes. Otherwise, I was thinking of swapping to FTB Lite, which is FTB Infinity Lite, I think, which is another mod pack. It's a little bit lighter, and I think that will be helpful in a variety of departments. I could up the graphics quality. I could up the graphics quality. I could up the render distance. I could have less lag in general, and that would be nice. However, if you want me to continue this series, I will happily do so. But there are risks to that course of action. So I just thought I'd let you know what's going on, and I think that's where I'll leave it for today. Well, I might or might not send out an episode on another episode, because this isn't really one today. But in any case, yeah, this has been Serpent, and I hope this video was informative, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.